As you can see, I'm not in the RV. It's supposed to snow with a lot of wind later today, so I'm bailed out and moved back into the hotel. Today's topic is going to be one of mining the miners. I don't know if many of you have heard of that one, but back in the days of California gold rush, it wasn't the miners who were getting rich, it was the people who were taking advantage of the miners. I mean, back in the day, they were paying $1 for an egg. You know, today's equivalent would have been $800 for a sack of flour. So yeah, they were being taken advantage of. You think Levi Strauss did any mining? No. He got absolutely wealthy from sending pants that were made out of very thick cotton and selling them to the miners so that, you know, in other words, they were just, you know, everybody who could. The saloons were charging extra high prices. Everything was just, you know, mining the miners. And then in the 70s and 80s, I will admit, I tried multi-level marketing, MLM, for about 6 months till I realized, you know, I learned what I learned what MLM was, and learned it very well, and realized I didn't think it was that ethical. The people on the top were taking advantage of the people on the bottom, and the people on the bottom never made any money. They made money for the people on the top. There was a gentleman by the name of Mark Yarnell. He was famous for multi-level marketing. He was a multi-millionaire from multi-level marketing, and he would go around the country doing seminars about how to make money in multi-level marketing. And man, he had the gold cufflinks, you know, the Rolex. He looked like what everybody wanted to be. And I talked to one of his associates and found out, man, this guy could sell ice cubes to Eskimos. He was good. He was a good motivational speaker, but his ethics were to me, a little iffy. His associate would say he'd make deals with the hotels that if he could fill the hotel, he'd get the conference room for free. And, you know, he'd get 150, 200 people in there, paying 100, 150, sometimes more. And he would just, man, smooth as butter. He would just sell it to you to where it's like, man, there's no way I can't, you know, no way I can't make money. And after his seminar, of course, he'd have his table set up with, if you really want to make the money and you really want to get this thing going, buy my CDs, buy my books, buy my motivational posters, buy my, you know, whatever he had. He had everything. And honestly, that's, I think, where he made his millions. He did make millions off of multi-level marketing, but he made millions from the people who are trying to do multi-level marketing. So now let's bring it up to today. RVers, especially RVers who are in their 40s, 50s, mainly like in the 60s, 65, maybe even older, we're being mined. There are so many people out there who are doing this. You know, you're in your RV and you need to make a little extra money. Well, take my $49.99 course and I'll teach you how to make money on the road. Oh, you don't know RV maintenance? Well, take my $49, $50, $60, $30 course on RV maintenance, and I'll show you the basics of wiring and plumbing and all of that. Oh, you don't know where to park your RV? Well, buy my app, buy this app, buy that app, join this group, join that group. You know, it's $50, $60, $150, $200, you know, to join these groups that tell you where to RV, you know. And what we don't know, most of us in their 60s and 70s, that stuff is also available generally for free on the internet. Free. Like the wonderful people that are in this group, I could ask any one of them, or just put a post up and says, where's a good place to RV in, to say, Georgia? And I will get all kinds of beautiful answers for free. So, don't get mined out there. It's so easy because those of us in our 60s and 70s, we grew up trusting the experts. If we didn't know about something, we'd go find an expert and have them tell us about it. Well, there are a lot of experts out there who are sharing their information for free. And there are a lot of grassroots people like you and me who are sharing our information for free. That sometimes is a whole lot better than experts because, when it comes to like RV places, we've been there, we've boondocked there, we can tell you from experience rather than, internet knowledge. So, yep, mind the miners. It started back then and it's still going on now. And I just wanted to post this one because I'm starting to see an awful lot of people taking advantage or trying to take advantage of RVers and taking every last penny you have to give you information that's already on the internet for free. So before you think about spending your money, getting one of these apps, trusting somebody for, like, how do you install a sine wave inverter? Ooh, there's all kinds of people out there that for 20, 30, 40 bucks will show you, how a basic electrician's course on how to fill in or how to install a sine wave inverter. And then you go to YouTube and there's hundreds of people willing to do it for free. So start with free first. Ask people. There are so many people out there in the RV world that are willing to help for a thank you. So don't get mined. I'm just letting you be aware that it's out there. Because sometimes, you get out there and you get mined and you don't even know you've been mined till afterwards, and you sit back and go, man, I paid a lot for, that guy to teach me how to change a tire, or I paid a lot to have that guy teach me how to dump my black water. And, there's also people who teach you how to dump your black water and gray water and keep your water clean and everything. That'll do that for free. So check free first. Don't get mined, because we are easy targets, and man, the vultures are out there circling looking for the naive person who doesn't know that they're being mined. So this was kind of a warning to some of you newbies out there that you don't know until you've been taken advantage of. So don't get taken advantage of, because now you know. I'll keep posting, you keep watching. Thank you so much, and continue putting your comments in there and help educate this poor old man so that I can become I don't know, maybe I'll eventually become somebody who knows something about RVs, and I won't be the rookie anymore. So thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you for your postings and comments and everything. And I'll keep posting if you keep watching. Thank you. Bye.